obviously not the outcome you both were desiring tonight. Given just specifically on this game, given that it was a game of runs and you guys were able to get the lead, how frustrating among you two especially do you, or personally, do you take this loss, given that you guys did get that lead and fight back?
From the beginning, we should not allow them to be up by 13, and we were really playing in their tempo, turning the ball over and all these things, and then finally we were able to manage the level of our basketball, what we play, but then we tried to fight, and we did not lose faith, and we were fighting, but being down by 13 at the beginning cost us a lot.
I mean, it's obviously very frustrating to come back and have this high energy and then not be able to finish the game like we want to.
In that fourth quarter, their pressure was very similar to how it was at the beginning of the game. Just, was it taking the shots you were looking for, passes, not connecting to create those shots? What did you guys see in those last 10 minutes?
I think we were able, and we were playing our game. We slowed down and just played it like calm, break their press, and then swing from one side to the other side. And I think we got so many open shots, and our post players got those shots from corner a lot open there for 2 points. And me and Chess had a few shot together, 4 out of 17 for 3 points. And I feel that her shots were really good, but it just has to be better because we're expected to make them more, and it has to be better. So
I think we didn't match the energy in the very end. They definitely they had higher energy. It's definitely not good, but I mean they did, and that's something we got to figure out because this is not the first time. So I think we just need to be able to get our energy up from the beginning and keep it till the end.
I'm not sure how long you were here for, or if you guys were here at all for Dan's press conference, but a lot of what he was repeating was stuff that he was saying earlier in the season about higher percentage shots, getting to the foul line, driving. Just to hear that after the first couple games, maybe is there an extra sense, or how much of a sense of frustration is there that some of the mistakes are being repeated at this point in the season?
I still feel, and I will never just be like, oh yeah, we just can't make it, and we're just gonna keep missing shots, but we're gonna find some other alternative. I still feel it's gonna come, everything is gonna settle. We already started getting into gym more and more, and again, if coach always said it's not enough, so we get more in the gym. And if we get more frustrated with the shots that we're missing, then it's even gonna go even worse. Yeah. So we just have to keep doing it, just believe it's gonna come.
I think a lot of our mistakes do come from frustration, and we get frustrated, and then we start making mistakes, and then that's how everything kind of snowballs into what happens. Obviously, like Coach is right, we need to get to the free throw line. We've been doing better in the past games a little bit than what we did in the beginning, so we just have to keep embracing the contact and driving the ball and not settle like he says. So I completely agree, and it is frustrating that he needs to keep saying that because obviously it's been a month now, so it's time to figure out.
There was some contact, but you guys ended up 4 for 13 from the field on layups tonight. What would you attribute that to?
Well, I think at the beginning, every time we break their press and the person just gets the layup, I just feel that the layup was shot real quick, and maybe we're a little also scared at the beginning. I'm gonna admit that, like the whole team. But then we start to pick up. And I just feel it's just out of maybe frustration. It's maybe that it was just a quick shot, and just those are so easy things to fix.
Yeah, in the beginning, definitely it was. Some of them were rushed, like we needed to just relax and it's a layup. It's not anything crazy. I know from my end, I could have just embraced the contact more. Like I was fading away, and those 2 layups that I missed in the second quarter are definitely in there too. So I think, like Yuta said, it's not rushing it and just embracing the contact. It's a layup. It's one of the easiest elements of basketball.
You guys have played 8 games, and you guys are 4-4. Obviously, some tough games, but Dan obviously doesn't like to use excuses, and I'm sure you guys are both the same way. Assessing the 8 games so far, what have you been encouraged by, and what do you think needs to be corrected within the before A10 play, rather?
I just feel that we always have our little, how to call it, like breakdowns in every game. We either start great, we either start slow, then we keep doing great for 5 minutes, then we have a little breakdown. And sometimes we have longer breakdowns that cost us a lot. And it's just the simple things. Play the defense, make shots, and that's our major thing, to make shots and to stop drivers. Because our opposite team get a lot of drives on us, and it just breaks our defense.
Yeah, and also just on our end, just keep driving the ball.
A lot of this press conference has been constructive, but pregame for you, Kadri, there was obviously the highlight of receiving those 2 game balls for accomplishments you had last season. Just to have that moment again before the game, how was that to maybe reflect for 30 seconds there?
It always feels good to get recognized. Definitely. I'm not a person who likes to be in the center of attention, so I was a little nervous there. Obviously, I didn't have to do anything special, so it's just that little nervousness. But it's definitely shows that I'm doing something right, and I've been doing something right, and it's a little extra motivation to just keep going and keep your head high. And I think we all know that this season is not even close to being over, and we have some things to fix. And so that's what we got to do.